Okay, so am I the asshole for throwing away the elf on the shelf and ruining Christmas for my kids after my husband's prank? For context, this year was the first time we would try the elf on the shelf with our kids. We have 3 kids, Lucas, 9 male, Andy, 8 male, and Claire, 5 female. Where Lucas and Andy are from our past relationships. However, my husband Miles, male 37, has accepted Andy as his, and so did I, female 35, with Lucas. Every Christmas is special for Andy. His B-Day is on December 24th. His dad started a tradition where Santa would have consideration with him for being a kid of Christmas, so he feels magical and special. I would always try and give him this. Last year, I left Santa Claus footsteps, ate a carrot and grass he left for Rudolph, stuff like that.
What are Santa Claus footsteps?
Like where you have powder, you throw powder on the ground, and then you big boots. Like,
I'm like, Santa, you messy ass. You were leaving stuff in my house.
It's just mud. Mud
It's actual mud.
Santa's not allowed in here anymore.
it's like a reindeer poop.
Yeah. He just actually dropped poop.
The reindeer came in the house too?
Rudolph was in
Santa
here.
don't know how to clean up after himself. I don't think he should be here.
So I was like, hey, Rudolph's like, what?
Eating a carrot. Stuff like that. My husband doesn't think it's a good idea. I do all that for him, and I'm showing favoritism. So we shut it down. Because of my ex's decision to create a tradition without considering my other kids' feelings, I disagree since I do consider the 3 of them my kids. But he asked if we could do something else, like Elf on the Shelf. I had no problem with it, but I didn't know how that works. He explained it to me quickly, and since he was the one who offered, I let him do it. We bought the cute elf. My kids named it Bob. My husband explained that they should behave and never touch/hold Bob if they don't want it to be naughty. At first, it was cute to see them spy on Bob, try and see it fly each night. Andy was the most excited of all. I found him one night talking with it, asking if Santa still remembered him. But my husband took seriously the behave or Bob would be naughty part. Lucas was his first victim after he didn't do his chores. The next day, his face was drawn with Sharpie markers. Then Claire, who touched Bob, and her favorite onesie was destroyed.
Oh my God.
Apparently, Bob had cut some pieces of it while she was sleeping. Miles was having fun, but I could see the kids weren't. I talked to him about how we should lower the pranks. He agreed, but he wanted to catch Andy since he hadn't broken any rules.
Oh, you gotta catch it. Oh, no.
I told him that Bob's supposed to tell Santa instead of being naughty. We argued, but he finally agreed. Fast forward, it's Christmas Eve, and in the afternoon, we had some of Andy's friends to celebrate his birthday. So the kids were playing in the backyard, but my husband looked sus. I decided to look for Bob.
What's Bob doing?
He was planting them.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in the kitchen, but it wasn't there. I asked Miles where it was, and he told me, no idea. I started getting paranoid, but Andy asked if we could cut the cake already. I put my best face on and went for it. The cake was in a box, and when Andy opened the box, he started crying. I took a look, and it's ruined. Bob was covered in it, appearing that he had been eating the cake. Half of the cake wasn't there anymore. Miles started laughing, and so did some of the other parents. My blood is boiling, and I grab Bob and throw it in the trash. Then I grab Miles. We have a terrible argument. He calls me an asshole for what I did to Bob, and that I ruined him. How are we supposed to keep the magic with our kids if I wasn't supposed to touch Bob?